Bonjour.
I'm Nina.
And I'm Julien, and we're from 6 p.m. in Paris, the first streaming platform to learn French.
And we're back with another episode on Love is Blind France because there's a ton of things to discuss in terms of how they speak and what they say and why. And today we have a really important episode because we're talking about appearance and personality.
Ooh, lots of good expressions there.
Lots
We'll
of them.
See that together.
And it's pretty funny because, of course, the premise of Love is Blind is that you don't see the person, right? And you fall in love sight unseen. The lashes are with me. But yet, of course, at some point they meet and there's the reveal and they get to spend time with each other and then get to comment on that and describe each other. So we're going to kind of go through a little bit of that.
They have their preferences, right?
Yep.
Their types, but sometimes... Well, what they see when the doors open, the reveal is not exactly what they expected. Actually, we should start with that.
Yes. It's happened a few times in the Love is Blind franchise history that people had given details about their activities or their lives that made the other person think that they would fit a certain idea physically, right? So in this case, Charles said that he was doing MMA.
Yep.
So Julie probably had this idea, right?
And what did she think?
She thought he might have une carrure d'armoire à glace.
Une carrure d'armoire à glace.
Yes.
What is that?
I don't know how to... A build.
A build.
It's the build of someone's build.
Absolutely. And une armoire, what is that?
That's a wardrobe.
A wardrobe,
right?
with a mirror on it, right?
Exactly, yes.
So
it's a piece of furniture. It's
but
a huge square. A rectangle, sorry. A huge rectangle piece of furniture.
So you can see the correlation there, right?
So une carrure d'armoire à glace means someone who's clearly very muscular, usually quite tall, right? And has this sort of like rectangular shape. Yeah. I suppose.
Imagine someone with really large, big shoulders, you know?
Kind of like you?
No. I don't think you would say of me that j'ai une carrure d'armoire à glace.
I mean...
That's new to me, actually.
I mean, I'm 5'4", you're pretty armoire à glace to me.
It could be subjective.
But then they meet, right? There's the reveal. So the doors open and Julie meets Charles. But we do have a little bit of a miss there because later on she talks to us in Morocco, I think in a confessional.
And again, you know, she's like, well, you know, talking about Charles, she says, mon style de base d'homme, c'est les bruns ténébreux, grands, méditerranéens. And there's a lot to cover there.
Yes.
We'll see that. But let's start with mon style de base. So it's like my base style, right?
Yeah, but it's not exactly how she means it, right?
No. I mean, yes, le style de quelqu'un can be someone's style, like how they, you know,
how they dress
and stuff. But en fait, it also means my type.
Yes.
So, like the type, my kind of guy, the type that I like, mon style de base. And what is it? Un brun ténébreux.
So brun.
Les cheveux.
Right, dark hair.
So brown hair, dark hair.
And then ténébreux.
Ténébreux. It comes from les ténèbres, which means the darkness.
Yes.
Usually it's like when evil, you know, he's like evil in the underworld. That's les ténèbres.
But in this expression, un brun ténébreux is like a guy who has like charisma and a presence to him, an aura, right?
Yes,
a mysterious aura. Yeah, exactly.
Now, remember, she's talking about Charles. She thinks maybe that's the way he looks.
And of course, Charles doesn't totally fit those criterias.
Yeah. And le pauvre Charles. Poor Charles.
He got kind of roasted, the poor guy.
Honestly.
But I will say, I don't know what you thought, but he took it really well.
I mean...
Like, if you've seen episode 4, I think, at the little mixer together, I was like, oh my God.
Kim really calls him a lot of things.
I mean, she's really mean to him.
She goes, she goes, c'est un troll. Yeah. C'est un petit lutin. Il est ni beau, ni moche.
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with un troll. Un troll is a troll. We got it.
But it's not an internet troll.
Oh, that isn't, no. He's just short. And,
yes, like the little figurine with the big hair.
Colorful hair.
Yeah.
And
then lutin.
Un lutin. So you can hear lutin in French in the expression les lutins du Père Noël.
Yeah, Santa's elves.
Elves.
Yeah.
De nouveau, again, short.
Yeah, it's a reference to his height. I mean.
Un lutin.
Yeah.
Could be like a gnome, a goblin, an elf.
Yeah.
All of those.
To his height, and like if you think of a goblin, also probably to his attractiveness. I mean, it's really mean. It's.
And then, I think the worst part is to say of someone, il est ni beau ni moche. Neither handsome.
Neither ugly.
Or, ugly.
I mean, it's like he's basically totally uninteresting. That's
bland.
What she's saying. Yeah, blank.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It's really mean. I mean, honestly, I was kind of taken aback with how all the girls like ganged up on him.
Yeah.
That was kind of cruel.
Yeah. Well, speaking of Kim,
Mm-hmm.
She meets Thomas.
Oui. Yes.
Reveal, blah, blah, blah. And then she goes, well, usually, my type is more. And what she says is like, grand blond, tall and blonde, gominé.
Exactly.
Actually, when we use the word gominé, it's because when you use la gomina, en fait, that's what
it's
we
kind
use.
Of a paste.
It's like something you put on your hair to make it like sleek.
Yeah, yeah. It's gonna half gel, half paste.
And so that by extension means like someone who's like well put together.
Yeah, no, exactly. And it's interesting because that comes back later on, way later, when they have a fight and she says that she overcame his appearance, overcame their difference in education, overcame his perceived lack of manners. When she says, j'ai passé outre son
La barrière physique.
La barrière physique, merci, exactement. Yeah, j'ai passé outre to go beyond.
Beyond.
Yeah, the physical barrier. So it was an effort for her. So she kind of held it over his head. Yeah. I did this for you, I did that, and you're still making my life difficult. That was interesting. But the word outre appears at another time when Charles says that he's not going to talk too much about his intimacy with Julie.
Right.
And he says, je ne vais pas en parler à outre mesure, meaning I'm not going to talk about it at length, like beyond the reasonable kind of thing. So it's interesting just because it's a pretty
kind of formal,
elevated
French.
Yeah. So I thought it was interesting to mention it.
Yeah. At some point, there's another good one when Thomas, and Kim, I think Kim is taking a selfie, like a video, and then I think Thomas must see himself, right? And what does he say? He goes,
"Oh yeah,
j'ai une vieille tête." J'ai une vieille tête, which literally means I have an old
face,
head.
Yes, tête. Yeah. Right? It's not even visage. You're right.
I have an old head.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Well, vieux, which is masculine for vieille, so vieux, vieille means old, but in slang it can mean also like shitty.
Yes. Yes, 100%.
Crap.
It's like I don't look good.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying.
So in vieille tête is like basically he thinks he looks tired, probably not so good. He's like, oh God, I look like shit.
Yeah.
Une vieille tête.
And you can say j'ai une vieille tête ou bien t'as une vieille tête aujourd'hui.
Well, merci Nina.
That's not true. Mon armoire à glace.
Oh, that's better.
What else do we
Speaking
hear?
of,
yes.
you mentioned the l'armoire à glace.
Oui.
Thank you.
Oui.
There's another expression that we use to mention someone's build.
Yes.
And that is the adjective gaulé.
Yes.
And we hear Sabrina.
Yeah. When she talks to Van Mee.
Yeah, well, she's like, oh, so what kind of patients do you see?
Right, because he's a doctor.
He's an osteopath.
Osteopath, but first athletes, yes?
First, yes, athletes. Women athletes,
yes.
Maybe look good.
Yeah.
And so she says, gaulé comme ça, and she does the
gesture
right?
that really shows the shape she's thinking of.
Again, gaulé means to have a certain build.
Yes.
And that's actually, voluptuous.
In this context,
yes.
But you could use it gaulé comme and something else,
Compare it to something good.
Or compare it to something bad.
Or something bad. It could be gaulé comme une déesse. Gaulé
like built like a goddess.
Like built like a goddess.
Right?
Or it can be negative.
It could be, yes. It could be like, let's say, if you're really thin, You could be gaulé like spaghetti.
A green bean.
Okay,
Haricot.
but we do not condone the use of it negatively, okay?
No.
This is mean.
Most of the time, it can be also heard as a, again, belittling or something condescending, as an objectifying expression.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you really want to...
No, but it's an interesting thing, right? Because it is part of the language. People use it sometimes, so it's good to know what it is, but let's move past it in our understanding of love and community.
People.
Yeah.
Anyways, they use it. She's using goody, so there you go.
And we know what she means, so we wanted you to know what she means as well. Another one on the body that makes me think of is when, well, again, Sabrina, so she likes to talk about bodies, apparently. Sabrina, again, says to Van Mee, she compliments him when they're in the pool. Ooh. And she says, tu as un joli corps, tu te façonnes à la salle. So that means you have a nice body and you are building it in the gym. But building would be construire. Here we have façonner.
Façonner is more like it's a
sculpture, right?
Yeah, like a sculpture. It's more, there's artistry involved. Do you know what I mean?
So maybe it would be like you're sculpting it at the gym.
Yeah. In all honesty, he looks pretty good. So
he looks great for sure.
So
but
we get it.
It's not a super common way.
No, I would not have said that either.
Me neither.
Like façonner, it just makes it even like he's creating art
with
his body.
But then à la salle.
À la salle, mais oui.
So tell us about La Salle, because I'm not an aficionado of
You don't go there often. And I translated it, right? I said the gym.
Yes.
What salle means a room, if it's just by itself. But what it's short for is la salle de sport.
Mm-hmm. Which is the gym.
Yeah.
Where you do sports. Yeah. But not sports, you do exercise.
It's like working out, weighting lifts, cardio, whatever.
Treadmill. All those things I don't know about.
La salle. Aller à la salle. Go to the gym.
That's not true, though. I love sports. Okay. What else do we have?
You know what? There's one that's used a lot. You'll hear it a lot in there. And then you can use it for people to describe their appearances, but also now for pretty much everything. And this word is canon. Canon. For instance, like Alex says about Chloé, elle est canon.
Yeah.
So
and canon means like...
What's on canon?
Well, originally it's a cannon.
It's a cannon.
I mean, again, a weapon of war.
But it also meant certain standards.
Exactly.
So we have this saying, les canons de la mode, les canons de la beauté are like beauty standards, fashion, standards.
Yeah. It's kind of like, the higher point you want to reach, like a good standard.
Top notch.
Top notch.
So quelqu'un qui est canon is like gorgeous.
Yes. Yes.
Extremely beautiful. What's cool or not, I don't know, is that this word kind of evolved and you can like use it for everything. Yes. You'd be like, oh, ce film, canon.
Canon, super cool.
Oh, ce café là que j'ai bu ce matin, canon.
Oh, this little coffee I drank this morning, amazing. It's kind of like amazing how amazing
it just became amazing.
Yeah, everything can be amazing.
That's a great word to know.
And Sarah has a funny line with that word because when they're in the pods with Charles, he asked her, so do you dress up every day? Do you, get yourself together every day? And he says, tu te fais belle. And she says, non, je me fais canon. So
je me fais pas belle, je me fais canon.
Je me fais pas belle, exactement. Je me fais pas belle, je me fais canon. So it's really like, I don't just get like beautiful. I get like amazing.
Yeah.
Every day, that's my standard. That's where I go. So I thought that was like a really cool kind of like self-assurance, cool answer from her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Elle est canon, ton explication.
Ah, merci, ouais, trop canon.
Your explanation was amazing.
Amazing.